MLS.
Man. You're the first person to ask me that specifically, you know?
I want a date.
A date. Oh my goodness.
To
my point, I'll tell you next month and it'll be fucking 11 years. So
yeah. But if you like kind of put it out, you could probably have 1,000 agents sign up in a week and pay a $100 fee, we'll say. That would
maybe.
That'd help get you the technology that you need for it.
That is true. That is true. that has been one of the biggest struggles. I know you said the other day
been that it's a lot more money to develop programming
than
it is for any house flip you've ever done.
Way.
So I can't even imagine,
Yeah.
And
ultimately, what I have done, what I have built so far is like, in the grand scheme of things, there's 550 different MLSs in the country. We're connected to one.
Mm-hmm.
Bright MLS does happen to be like one of the top 5 largest, but we're connected to one MLS out of 550, right? And
is it hard to connect to the other ones with what you guys? I mean, I'm sure you want to expand at some point, but
so since we have the infrastructure and the database architecture is the most complicated thing, right? Like I spent $250,000 just on database structure and our algorithms
stuff
and
that
how
no one
all
ever
this shit
sees,
works.
not the fancy shit.
It is not sexy at all, right? I had to do that before there's anything to even look at, right? But yeah, now that all that exists, connecting to others is not, it's not hard. But that being said, it's like, even with Bright, I think it's $1,000 a year for the data licensing.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like a whole hell of a lot until you consider that there's 550. Now it's $500,000 every year just for data feeds, so our database can do what it needs to do on a national level. You know,
so you have to have enough support.
There has to be enough demand. You have to basically have a waiting list in every other MLS area before launching there, because just pulling numbers out of my ass, like to launch a new MLS territory just on the database infrastructure side, we'll probably spend $25,000 to $30,000 on each one just to launch it, you know? So it becomes exponentially,
plus the licensing fees and all that stuff too.